A Fano commander has been killed. Welcome to my views and news. Thank you for watching the channel. Two news stories. First one is about the Fano commander killed in Amhara region. Killed in fighting or fighting between military and Fano fighters. Second viewers, Iran US talks going to start after a few hours. Talks about Iranian nuclear program. Iran signed a deal with the US permanent UN member states EU in 2015. That deal was opposed by Trump government when Trump came to power, and he withdrew from the deal. Now he wants a nuclear deal with Iran. Let's start, viewers, from the Amhara region of Ethiopia, where a Fano commander has been killed. 2 year long insurgency in the Amhara region continuing, no change on the ground, deadlock exists. Neither Fano nor the government has decisive edge. Both parties in control of territories. Fano groups managed to survive. For them, it's their win that they survived despite one after the other military offensives launched by ENDF, despite use of air force, despite all the tactics used by the military. Government claims that in 2023, Fano fighters were in control of major cities. At least two airports had been made non-operational because of Fano attacks. But now things are different in the Amhara region. Fano groups are not in control of any airport, in control of any major city in the Amhara region, but region fully destabilized, everything to a standstill. You can see it in a video. Yesterday, I told you about the impact of this insurgency on the lives of the Amhara people and uh, the impact of the situation, humanitarian situation in the region on the relations between Fano and the people of Amhara. Do watch that video. A Fano commander has been killed. It is being reported by several sources. Ifyalio Dasi is the name of the commander. He's from South Gondar. Uh, Killed in fighting or in a clash between military and Fano. Reportedly killed in fighting. In fighting, internal divisions have been a challenge for Fano fighters. Uh, Fano groups were very close to reaching an agreement about forming a central command a few days ago. We heard that announcement was imminent. Announcement has not been made so far. Differences still exist, though Fano groups have managed to create unity on zonal level. Still, there are issues. Kifyalio Dasi is from South Gondar, but allegedly he was killed by the fighters of a commander who is from North Gondar. Hapte Volde. Fingers are being pointed towards Hapte Volde, who is head of a group in North Gondar. Amhara Fano unit in Gondar is led by Hapte Volde. I think last year, Hapte Volde reached an agreement with Bayakanao. Bayakanao is a major Fano commander in South Gondar. Hapte is North Gondar. They united last year. It was being hoped last year that this alliance would lead to establishment of one command structure in Gondar by all Fano groups, which has not happened. Skandar Naga's group was removed from Gondar. He has no presence there almost. But after the removal of Skandar's group, it seems that differences persisted. That is why Kefyalio Dasi was killed. A leaked audio conversation between Fano commanders is in circulation. They're confirming the death of Kifyali Odassi by Haptevaldeman. But some of these audios, leaked audios, are manufactured. You're not 100% sure about their authenticity. So I'm not sharing uh, it with you. But other sources are also confirming that Kefjalio Dassi has been killed, and the killing is the result of infighting. Fano will have to solve their internal issues. Two issues they'll have to focus on. Firstly, their internal unity, and secondly, the relations with the people. Because people are feeling the pinch of the instability in the Amhara region, and internal divisions in Fano are still a challenge to be handled by the Fano fighters. Let's see how they handle these two challenges. Secondly, viewers, Iran US talks going to start in coming hours in a Middle Eastern country. US wants to impose some restrictions on Iranian nuclear program. Israel has been opposing Iranian nuclear program too, though Israel is an undeclared nuclear power. It has nuclear bombs reportedly. US, others, they've been trying to stop Iran from building the bomb. Iran is said to be very close to building the bomb. It has centrifuges installed. It has enriched uranium to a level where uranium can be used to build a bomb. US, EU, UN permanent member countries in 2015 signed a deal with Iran called JCPOA, Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. JCPOA put some limits on Iranian nuclear programs. Nuclear program limits in terms of number of centrifuges installed, in terms of the degree to which uranium can be enriched by Iran, the amount of enriched uranium that Iran can store, etc. Iran agreed to those caps in return for lifting of sanctions. Iran got some relief, and Iranian assets frozen abroad were released, and Iran got billions of dollars back then from the other party. That deal was signed by Democrats. When Trump came to power, he accused Democrats of giving away billions of dollars to Iran. He withdrew from the deal. Israel has been opposing this deal, by the way, saying that Iran was not being stopped from building the bomb, rather, sanctions were being lifted. That deal then just became insignificant. Now, Trump government was to sign a new deal with Iran. Talks are starting today in Muscat, Oman. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has arrived in Muscat. White House representative, special envoy of White House, Steve Witkoff, has arrived in Oman as well. Talks starting after a few hours. Iran weak these days. Iranian allies in trouble. Top Iranian allies in Hamas, in Hezbollah have been killed by Israel. Israel carried out attacks on Iran to Iranian allies in Yemen. Houthis are surviving, but Americans conducting strikes on Houthis. So Iran is weak. The allies he built, he backed, he sponsored, have been hardly hit. They've been hit hard by Israeli side in the last 2 years. That is why Trump government believes that this is the right time to sign a deal with Iran, and Iran now can be forced to make concessions at the table. Iran won't agree to completely stop its nuclear program, but if a deal is signed, it will delay the breakout time for Iran. For example, if Iran now is able to build a bomb in 6 months, this deal will then delay the breakout time, taking it to 2 years or 1 year. This is what can happen. Iran never agreed to completely roll back its entire program. Iran under sanctions, economic sanctions, it might agree to some sort of acceptable deal with the US. Let's see what happens. Talk starting after a few hours in Muscat, Amman. Thanks for watching.